Protests are planned across Southern California today, some regarding continued ICE raids happening across the region. Others are for No King's Day. It's in protest of President Trump's action in office as the administration prepares for a military parade in Washington. NBC4's Macy Jenkins is live in downtown LA this morning with more on the city's plans. Hi, Macy. Good morning.
Good morning, Camilla. Well, the protests have been going on for a week, and the stage is now set. Preparations have been made here in downtown as dozens of No King's Day protests are planned, not just in the LA area, but across the nation. Take a look at City Hall. You can see the officers in place on the steps, and then in front, there are a few people doing yoga, trying to literally keep the peace. They've been meditating for the last half an hour. I'll have my photographer pan over to my left. You can see Spring Street here in front of LAPD headquarters has been blocked off with yellow caution tape as those protests are set to take place later this morning. Thousands of demonstrators are expected to hit the streets for the No Kings events, a peaceful way to protest the Trump administration's policies. And President Trump is hosting a military parade in Washington today to celebrate not only Flag Day, but his own 79th birthday. Now, opponents of his parade and organizers of the No Kings event calling it a vanity project and a spectacle meant to look like strength. Now, after a week of protesters clashing with law enforcement and some vandalizing downtown businesses and properties, some establishments have boarded up their windows and doors. The National Guard, still under the direction of President Trump, stationed outside of the federal building. LA Fire Department at the ready with 7 medical task forces ready to assist anyone who gets sick or injured. CHP activating 8 of its special response teams to provide safety throughout the state and LA County. LAPD Chief Jim McDonnell and LA Sheriff Robert Luna addressed law enforcement preparations on Friday aimed at keeping demonstrations peaceful.
Let me be absolutely clear on this. If you come to Los Angeles to exercise your rights peacefully, we are here to protect that. But if you come to our city with the intent to commit crimes, damage property, or harm others, including our officers, you will be arrested.
If you're out there throwing rocks, Molotov cocktails, high-grade pyrotechnics, and all these other weapons, you're going to get caught and you're going to get arrested.
Now, here's a map showing just how many protests are planned to take place throughout the metro area. The locations include several parks, libraries, and city halls in Santa Monica, Culver City, El Segundo, Long Beach, Malibu, Studio City, and Pasadena, just to name a few. And down in Orange County, rallies are planned for Huntington Beach, Anaheim, Laguna Beach, and Dana Point. Now, the largest of these protests is planned for right here in Hall. That is 9:45 this morning, following a press conference with Karen Bass. Her continued message is that peaceful protests allowed and are your constitutional right, but violence and vandalism will not be tolerated. Reporting live in downtown Los Angeles, I'm Macy Jenkins, NBC4 News. I'll send it back to you, Camilla.